Happy Monday!
Happy Monday! We're here.
Guys. We are here. We're waiting for you guys. How are you this morning? It's a fabulous start to a new week, and it's sunny here finally. I'm so sick of this semi-gloomy, rainy kind of winter. It was 40 degrees last night. I don't know about some nonsense.
Came kicking back up.
Yeah.
It was a monsoon on Friday.
Crazy.
The rain was all over the place.
It was really crazy.
Enough. But this morning,
today is beautiful. So whatever you got planned, try to fit a walk in, get outside, breathe that fresh air. We don't know how long it's going to last.
I did do a walk this morning, and it just felt so nice.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm
There's
going to do that
still a
later.
cool breeze underneath, but
A light
it's
jacket.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's yummy.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yes. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to check out. We've been posting rapid fire of the deals that we mentioned last Monday because Mother's Day is Sunday.
You get a deal. You get a deal. You get a deal.
That was
Let's
a car. Give me a car.
Yeah,
Not there yet. But we wanted some. I think there's only one deal that only lasts till this coming Sunday, but the rest of them are for the entire month. You know, we kind of tried to pull that for you guys so you're not so mad rushed to get everything in till Sunday, and you have time. You have time to take advantage, to make the appointments, find babysitters if need be, and do what you have to do. We also are still working on some last minute deals, so as they come in, we'll add them as well. But I definitely, if you haven't seen them, I wanted to go over them really quick with you guys and just sing the praises of these places that we personally have tried ourselves. Like, I'm raving to anybody who will listen, for example, about my hair. Right? My hair. I've already referred a couple of people to my hairstylist, Yolanda Smart. And mind you, my hair is natural. I went natural 3 years ago. And it was okay. I could manage it the first transition 6 months, and then it was just
Which was totally opposite for me. The 6 months was horrible.
Happened, yo.
How did that happen? Anyway,
I don't know, but at a certain point, once I cut off the last bit of permed hair, I couldn't handle. Like, my hair is just so all over the place that I find it hard to comb my own hair. So that is my downfall. I'm sure if I had to, I could do it, but it's hard and time. It takes like 2 days. I have to do it in phases, a whole bunch of stuff. It's a lot of hair.
Yeah, you have to do pieces.
Exactly. So I've been working with her for the last few months, and this is just, a straightening job, wash, condition, straighten, and she just does a fabulous job. And so well that it lasts for like 2 months. Well, for me, like,
because she takes care of it.
Yeah, like my straighten lasts for a good 2 months, which is not normal, as she says. And, I just love it. I really do. I think she does such a great job, and she does more than that. She's so versatile. She does weaves. She does different texture hair, all over the place. So she really does a good job.
So she's offering.
She's offering a 25% off any hairstyle deal. So and her prices are affordable. So 25% off on top of her already affordable prices. And I think it's just a good time. It's spring. Get your hair done. Get a new do. Try something different and have fun. Anything we do to make ourselves feel beautiful, boosts our self-esteem. It really does.
It's so much easier when you have a recommendation.
You know where to go. You're not just jumping in there, testing something, throwing your money somewhere.
I've been there, and it's not fun.
It's not fun. Another service was Ina's cleaning service. Love her. Lifesaver for me at my darkest moment a month ago when I don't know, like, I was ready for spring cleaning, and I couldn't make heads or tails. Plus, my toddler was not cooperating.
She finally pulled the trigger.
Yes, and
we've been talking about this forever.
And had her come in, and she does a fabulous job. She has a team, so it's no size too big. She'll come. She's very affordable and thorough. Like, you get your money's worth. So she's offering 10% off any new services.
I'm using her next.
Yes, it's necessary, honestly. Give yourself a break, even if it's a one-time shot, and just have that fresh, fully cleaned without you having to put in that extra sweat and hours, Lord. You know,
you can ask for that for a Mother's Day gift.
Yes, you could.
You can ask for that. It will make the entire house happy, but especially you.
Exactly. Your peace of mind is worth it. Trust me. Trust me, it is. Then we have my nail service, D Luna Nail Salon. So I went on a hunt, I think, end of last year, and you helped with this because I'm like, I need a nail person that'll do like designs, that'll do exactly what I want. You know, I was kind of over the just mani-pedi thing and just one color and just, you know, I don't know. I wanted something different. I wanted it to be my choosing and just, you know, fully customized. So then we Cressada found this local lady on Instagram actually, and she's in Amityville. She does such great work, such great work. So my nails, I don't know if you could see them. There you go.
Yes.
I love them. So this is like an ombre nail with like a handcrafted flower on it. And I'm like, oh, look at you. She's like really very artsy. And these are just acrylic, but they look so well. They last a month, well, for me. And she does such a great job. So if you're into that, and she's offering, actually, check her out, because she's offering facials. She's offering gel mani-pedis. She's offering different packages that you guys can jump on, and it's not just for Mother's Day. It's for the entire month. You just make sure to mention either Mercy Over Judgment or Stasie or Cressada, and you'll get the same package deals.
Yes, please remember that with each of these deals. Just mention that when you're calling.
Yeah, or if you want to inbox us and say, hey, I'm going to use whatever, and we have no problem, you know, reaching out for you, because we're in direct contact with them also. So just, you know, either one works. Who else was there? The gift box. A good friend of mine started a business. I believe it was last year. And it's basically, I think of it as a personal shopper, but she calls it a concierge, a gift concierge service. Well, basically you give her details of the person you're looking to get, whether it's, you know, certain, what they're into, or, you know, whatever it is. And she has connections with different companies that aren't like mainstream. They're kind of hard to find, and she can get you these unique gifts specific for that person. Exactly. And it looks like, okay, you took this time and thought of me.
Meanwhile, you ain't got no time to do none of that.
Exactly. So she gives you, like, I think 3 to 5 different options of what she thinks would fit this person, and you get to choose which one works best. And she packages it nicely and sends it, does all of the work for you. And it gets delivered to them or to you, however you want it. And she is offering $5 off her service. Her service is very, very reasonable priced. And then obviously the cost of the gift, I believe. And yeah, that is only to, again, group members. If you go into her website and use the code MOMS. So they're all listed throughout the group. I'm definitely going to repost them all in one package, so you can just scroll and see them. It's easier that way. And you posted two as well that you personally used. Oh,
so we have Iconic Cuts. Iconic Cuts. My hairdresser Zola. Love her. I've already gotten some inboxes about my hair. I know I do a lot of different styles. But
a little more adventurous than me. Talk about, I remember it was last summer, and you're like, I just let her have creative license with my hair. Like, whatever you want to do, girl, go right ahead. What?
Meanwhile, I'm sweating in the chair. Don't get it twisted. I am sweating. Okay, no one ever knows how I'm gonna come home, but I love it because, you know, things need to be shaken up. So my hair is jets of black, but she initially started me off with some color. First of all, she helped me through my transition period. If you guys still need help through your transition period, from going from perming to going to natural, she was really a big help because I'm the big chop, all of that. No.
I didn't do it, and it was rough.
Couldn't do it. So, she really helped me with that, and then she's helped literally put color into my life. It was just amazing. It was everything that I needed. I was in a really low point in life. She didn't even know. She just put this color in my hair, did everything for me. Then she totally cut my hair off what was that, last year?
Yeah, it was last summer.
Completely cut it off, but it was so funky and fabulous. But I would not do that on my own.
On your own, yeah.
But I let her, and it was just awesome. Plus, it was a lot of damage. It was a lot of damage on the ends and stuff. So she was like, we're just going to cut this off. So, yes, you want to go. If you want a funky, and there's stuff, you know, all over her page about all these different cuts, even like really low designs on the sides or not that short or whatever. If you're looking for a really cool cut, summer is coming. Ladies, get it. You want to call her up. And for color, everyone's always asking me about my color wherever I go. Mm-hmm. And now that it's growing out, it gets even better. And people think like I just did the tips or whatever. No, it's just, I'm just letting it grow out, and we'll wait and see what's coming next. But everyone stops me about my color. So, and she had it like really red at one point. Listen, why not? Have fun with this life. Why not?
Yeah.
And I feel like when it's natural, your hair can tolerate more color. Mm-hmm. So do that. And she's offering, what is she offering? A free trim and a free treatment with any of your services. And you know, those things be adding up your bill.
And you need them, so you're like, nah, not this time.
Exactly.
But you need them.
So go sit, relax, get your treatment, all that. And then lavender tips. Girl. So, lavender tips. I'm always looking for a good place for a good pedicure. Stop just throwing water on my feet and calling it a pedicure.
I'm so mad that's what you said.
Am I lying? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but still.
It's horrible. It is horrible. They do the little no. Like, I need you to really scrub my feet. I need a really good massage. I need to feel pampered.
I'm very much about the massage.
And then the polish is like the last thing. It's not the everything.
Yeah.
Not for me. My feet gotta feel right. I got walking around a lot to do and all of that, and I want it to feel good, look good, and I just need real good time spent on my feet.
Yeah.
This is the spit out for that. Okay? I did go and try my acrylics, and when I want my acrylic, I want my acrylic. But when I just want a nice, basic gel manicure that I just love, and I get the paraffin wet, it is and everyone, you know, sometimes you go to the nail shop and you have to get that
one
girl.
lady, that does it really good, and everybody else is okay.
I don't know what it is. This is like Chick-fil-A. You know, Chick-fil-A got that good customer service.
Well trained.
They are all well trained. Everyone treats you the same.
That's good.
You get the really good treatment. I mean, I either get the gel or I pay a little extra for the nail polish that lasts a little longer. But, because sometimes I don't want to do gel all the time. I don't want to do acrylic all the time. Because, you know, your nail bed starts getting weak. Yeah. And so, I just want a really good manicure. I think they do it there, but they do tips and stuff there. But I would say to go to Saloonist for that, to get it really on and popping. And just for a regular, you got to know where to go for your stuff.
Yes.
You got to know where to go. You'll do a little something here, do a little something there, blah, blah, blah. I definitely go there for my pedicures, for sure.
Yeah, I tried the pedicure there. It was amazing. Woo! Amazing. I just sat there in my little massage chair, and they just went to work, and I was just, thank you. Thank you so
necessary.
much.
Don't be pregnant and don't be pregnant and make sure you get your pedicures on time. Mm-hmm. You really need it. Your feet takes a pounding when you're pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
And they're really good. All right, I don't want to go on it.
Okay, so we will post those up again. They're all pretty much local. I think there were one that was in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. Yes, but sorry. We would like to get, for me, Long Island local. But yeah, in the future we would like to have more, you know, NYC and broader areas. But for now, this is a start, so definitely take advantage, ladies. We want you to enjoy Mother's Day, Mother's Month, and just don't feel guilty about taking care and pampering yourself. Like, stop it. We do enough. And don't wait for anybody's permission. Here's your permission. Go. Mm-hmm. Enjoy. We want to bless you with that. Go and just indulge.
Yes.
Don't wait for anybody to say okay. Mm-hmm. I'm saying okay. Go ahead. Call.
They kickstart you to just doing something for yourself and try something new. Try something different.
Oh yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, that definitely is. We titled today's show, when our children win, we win. Because
Winning!
this whole month I just wanted to focus on how awesome moms are, right? So our heart for our kids are just crazy big. And we can see them, for example, I have a toddler who's learning the world. So, and he's very independent and he wants to do everything himself. Like, you can't
Too much.
You can't tell him nothing. And he's like, I got this. Knocking you out the way. He's pulling it. Let me figure it out. Don't help me. Very mini-man mode. And
stay out of his way.
Exactly. And you see him struggling and grunting, and he's frustrated, but he doesn't want help, right? How many times do we go through these, and that's just one example, but how many times do we go through these seasons where we're watching our kids struggle, and we could just easily jump in and say, there you go, babes. See, it's all good. And
sometimes that's not always the right thing to do.
It's not.
Sometimes it is. Yeah. But it's a fine line.
Yeah. How do you know? How do you decipher if you're being a help or a hindrance by coddling or helping your child?
Yeah. So I was telling her the story about the butterfly. So the butterfly is coming out of his cocoon and he has to fight to get out. And when you're looking from the outside, you're like, oh my gosh, look at this butterfly struggling because they're trying to flap the wings and trying to get out. He needs help. But if he doesn't continue to do this, what looks like struggle, he doesn't build the muscles within the wings and then not able to fly. Actually, you helping it will kill it.
Who knew?
So, we don't want to be a hindrance. We don't want to just totally not give our children enough space to fall. Fancy that. Sometimes they have to fall.
But
yes. Not easy. Not easy to watch the loved one fall. But sometimes, and you're still right there. You're like right there. But we can't do everything and enable. Sometimes we're enabling this horrible cycles. We see our children doing these cycles and we're just enabling it. Right. And that's not always the right thing.
No, you're so right. And it could be something as small as learning a new skill, or for example, a win would be overcoming a disability, overcoming something that they've always struggled with, a speech impediment or something like that. That's a physical thing and you wish, life was different, but now you have to help them along the way or let them build up the character, build up the know-how to overcome that on their own.
Or build up their other skills.
Exactly. Around it and not even focus on that thing. So what? You don't have this one thing and you're different from others. That's okay. Yeah.
That's helpful. That's helpful.
It is. And one of my examples came from this year. So I have 3 kids in many ranges. I have a middle schooler, elementary student, and a toddler. And so this year, it was my son's first year in middle school, and he struggled. He struggled a bit. It was like throughout the year, and I'm like, I don't get it. It's the same thing. What, are you switching more classes? Like, what is the problem? What are you not getting?
Meanwhile, we knew it was going to be a struggle. We discussed it prior to
that. Like each new school year for me is like, okay, we got to like relearn how to do school. For like the first 2 months, they're like remembering the process. And then, but I thought that would be it. The initial getting back to school, and then he would be good.
Middle school's a different beast.
It really was. It was like
a lot of hormones, a lot going on.
Hormones was one.
Trying to gain independence.
They are more independent. They are asserting their independence. They want to be independent about what they wear, how they eat, when they eat, how they manage their own time. I'm like, dude, you're pushing.
But still be a baby.
When, they're sick.
So they're in that weird space.
But also the schools, with their added demands, were adding responsibilities that were new to them too. And for example, I remember one teacher when we went to parent teacher night was like, parents, do not contact us.
Mm-hmm. Don't email me about nothing. He can't do his homework. He has to tell me.
And I'm like, but what do you mean? Like, I'm the one who jumps in and says, hey teacher, what can we do? And they're like, do not contact us. It is up to the student to take action. If he sees his grades are low, he needs to come to extra help. Yep. If he sees he failed the test, he needs to speak to me directly. Mm-hmm. He needs to be the one that is assertive. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay. And I knew from that moment, like, oh no. So there were points that I was like, and he wanted to assert that independence. Mm-hmm. So we let go of the reins of going through every single night his agenda and checking his homework. Mm-hmm. Right? That was something I would make sure to do because I know my son. Mm-hmm. He would do it, but it would be like one word when a paragraph needed to be written. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just to say he did it. And so I was like, all right, I'm hands off. You're doing it. You're telling me you're doing it. You're very adamant. I did it, Mom. Okay. Got you.
With the attitude.
Got
Don't forget that piece.
Got you. It's fine. Oh, so, Lord. So anyway, so the whole first half of the year, he's got it. He's doing his thing. All responsibilities are being handled. Come grade time now. All right. I let you rock with this first and second quarter of okay grades. When are we picking these grades up now? What, right? So I was like, okay, I gave you your, autonomy. I let you be the independent child, but now you need to see the repercussions of your actions. Now you need to see that that's not okay. What you're telling me, you've got it. You know our standard. So I allowed him to run it. Mm-hmm. And then now you need, as life, had all these responsibilities, had all this autonomy and independence. And because you weren't choosing on your own to work up to your potential and to work up to what we agreed upon. We always have an agreement starting a school year, like grade levels, things like that. And so now here are the repercussions. Yes. So it was few months of losing privileges. Few months, mind you, few months. And even while on punishment, he was still like struggling. And it was like struggling with the grades and then also struggling with the fact that he's on punishment and can't do what he wants. So I did have to stuff. Yeah, I did have to see him be like kind of sad. And you don't want him sad, you don't want him missing out on stuff. But then I had to check myself, like, this was a choice he made. You spoke to him the first quarter, he said, okay, I'm gonna do better. Second quarter came around, he didn't. Okay, and then now he's on punishment and you're feeling bad for punishing him? But that's anything in life. You start a job, this is what we expect of you. You don't meet expectations, you kind of lose the job. You know what I mean? Like, so if I'm gonna, go back on my end of the deal because I feel bad and I don't want to see you sad and I don't want to see you have this down period in life, I'm not building up your character to say, you're going to have these ruts in life and you have the capability to dig yourself out.
Yes, but it's not easy.
It's not
but
easy.
Necessary.
Yeah, so it was time for that tough love, time for that I'm backing off. You know what you need to do to get out of it, and I'm going to watch and wait and see you put forth the effort to get out of it. I'm here to help. That was my thing too. It's not like, oh, he didn't understand it. He wasn't doing the work consistently.
There's a difference.
Exactly. You know what it is. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I'm here to help. If you need help studying, I'm right here. You won't even ask, you won't even tell me. So I noticed like the last 3 weeks, he's been on top of it. Mom, I have 2 tests this week. Can we study? Mom, this, and this. Okay, let's go. And his grades markedly improved. But he had to go through this down, oh, you guys are so mean. Oh, this sucks, blah, blah, blah. And then kind of finally switch his mind and say, okay, it's up to me. I can change this. My attitude can change, and I could get myself out of this season.
So you win because you stayed consistent with the rules. and you've able to fight off your mommy instinct of, let me just help him, let me just do for him, let me just not make a big deal about this, it's okay. And then he won because look at his grades, so everyone wins.
Yeah, and he learned his own strength too, because it's
exactly.
like, you don't need me there, it's you taking the initiative. You have the resources, and that goes for anybody, but we had to instill that in our kid to like, hey, it's up to you. So it was hard. It was a few months, and I was like, I'm tired of I'm tired of this season. But you have to be consistent sometimes, and you know.
No, at all times.
Oh, jeez. Yes, that is what I meant.
Because we see what happens when we're not consistent.
Exactly.
It happens all the time.
All the time.
So, yes, my older son also, this is when he was a little younger. They were going to karate. He was going to karate. And big up to Urban Martial Arts in Brooklyn. Yes, that's the best karate school ever. Anyway, he was going to karate. We spent quite a few years in karate. But anyway, he was going to karate, and the sensei was like, he thinks he needs to move him up in the class because he was doing pretty well. Seems like he was getting kind of bored on this level. Maybe he needs to move up. So I'm like, oh, okay.
That's cool.
So we're talking to my son about it, and he starts to panic.
Oh,
the kids are bigger, they're stronger, I can't do this, blah, blah. Okay. Not some kid on the street. Sensei says that you are capable of going into the next level.
Jeez.
And it was such a good lesson for all of us because we know we want to stay in our comfort zone as adults. You don't want to be pushed. You don't want to be challenged. Sometimes you get scared. You want to stay in your comfort zone. It's comfortable. It's what you know. Even if it gets boring, it's what I know.
And I'm shining here.
Exactly.
I'm good at this. Like, who wants to give that up?
I want to stay on top.
Exactly.
Right? No. So, I'm like, well, if he's not ready, then, maybe I shouldn't push him. And we're going all over, and my husband and I are talking about it. I'm talking about it with friends. Well, I don't know. I don't want to push him. I don't want to make him hate the sport. And blah, blah, blah.
True.
And then eventually I was like,
Better go.
You're gonna go. At least see what it is. Like, you haven't even stepped foot in that class. Like, go and see what it is. And of course, he was nervous and he was scared and he was upset and he cried, Mommy, please don't let me go. And it was breaking my heart. But I'm like, just try it.
Right.
And he went and he excelled. He
And
excelled after a while.
A self-esteem builder right there. Like, you thought you couldn't do it, but look at that.
And I use it for every other thing that comes up in life. Remember when you were in karate? You thought you couldn't do it. Yes. You have to keep in mind them. And you overcame it. And you did it. Because as much as I want him to do, he has to be out there. He's the one out there doing it. And then you can see, oh my God, I can do this. I can. And you can face the bigger guy and use your skill and do what you got to do. And he did. And got his trophies. He was rewarded for it. He eventually got his junior black belt. I mean, he had to go through a lot. One of the youngest kids to get, in his class. But he did it.
But that's amazing. And he has that under his belt that he could pull out anytime. Like, okay, what I'm facing right now is tough, but I've been there before.
But just like us adults.
I know. We have to remind ourselves of our wins.
And it's not easy. Even though you're like, yeah, but that was that. And this is different. You don't understand what this is. It's like, no, it's another challenge. It's another challenge in life. And you can overcome challenges in life. And if we teach them from young that they do have the innate tools to do what they got to do.
Right. That's all right.
You're setting up heroes for this life. You're setting up champions. Like, life is hard, and we got to set them up for it.
But that's all in building. I read an article like last week, I think, on Facebook. All in building resilient kids.
Yes.
Like, we need to build that muscle of resilience. We can't just let everything knock us down and stay down. No, okay, things are going to come. They are going to knock you down. But how do you get back up? It might be slower than last time, but you will get back up.
Yes.
Just having that idea and that mentality and building that in their consciousness that, okay, it's tough, but I can do this. I can do this. And learning how to encourage themselves and get back up again, and to see your kid stand in that place that was a struggle before, now on top of it, now overcoming it. It's awesome. It's awesome. It feels so good for you as a parent. It feels so good for them, seeing the joy and just confidence now built into their spirit. Like, you're right, Mom. You're right, Mom. I could do this.
I don't know if you're going to get all that.
I know, but I see it in the smile. Like, yay.
Even though I pull for mine. I'm like, you want to say thank you, Mommy? You think you want to say that? I do
sometimes, but I'm like,
what is that? I helped you pull yourself out of this. And you're like,
all right, Mom, you're right.
You're like, I got it. What? But if we don't do that, then it's and you say, you know what? I'm not going to put him in that class. He doesn't want to do it. It's fine.
Yeah, no.
And then every time some challenge comes up, Mommy, please get me out of this. Get me out of this. I can't do it. I can't do it. And just like encouraging you to not let him fight. That's not what we want to do.
Yeah.
And we so easily do it.
Yeah, because we don't want them to be uncomfortable. We don't want them to feel bad. But sometimes they want to stay in the safe zone instead of stretching, instead of pushing forward. Because how do you grow? How do you keep? They don't understand that. They don't understand that. How many things, even my daughter, she refused, mind you, to do soccer. This was last year. Refused. It's not girly enough. It's hard. I don't want to do this. The girl goes out there after the first game and loves it. Never looked back. Mom, soccer's today. Blah, blah, blah. And is like just the fastest girl. Like, she's beast. Like, she loves the sport now. But if I didn't force her, honestly, up until that first practice and that game, fighting. I tried to do pink things. I tried, like, just anything to make it more appealing for her. And she was just, no, I'm not doing it. And then she loves it. And how many things like that?
Right. And like you said, how do we know? That was your question. How do we know? Because if they go to it and they really don't like it, then we pull them out. Like, we pull them back. If you put them in the harder class, you put them in the whatever, and it's really not working, they're intimidated, they're not doing well, you pull back. You can do that. You can push forward and pull back. It's okay. And that's how we know if we're doing the right thing or not. It's okay. You can say, all right, that was too much. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. And pull them back. Don't be afraid to do that, but don't be afraid to also push them to do stuff on their own and get through it.
Right.
And be there to help them, but not support, like just...
Not coddling them. Not like, right, baby, the whole time. They have to learn, because what are we doing as parents? We're raising, next generation's adults.
Citizens.
Adults. Yeah, they're going to replace us.
Productive citizens.
Yeah, so we want them to be, exactly, productive, beneficial to society, to mankind. We want them to be a good asset as an individual, not just, these...
Flourishing.
Yeah.
Not just kind of maybe there on the side. No.
Yeah, there's a lot of
struggling through.
No, let's just knock that off right now.
No, that's not what we want. That's not what you're working so hard for.
And that, honestly, a lot of that starts with their belief system. So with these little victories that we're building into their system, please remind them of their victories and just start, coaching them on what they should be playing in their ear, because the negative voice. Oh, they hear that a lot.
It's very loud.
And kids are mean at school. So they hear it outside of themselves too. Man, you suck. Like all the time. So help them to learn to be their own internal coach and their own internal cheerleaders.
Yes. And as we help them, we're helping ourselves.
We are.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to encourage you guys with that. Definitely feel free to share any of your stories of your wins of watching your child overcome a struggle. And Mother's Day is Sunday, ladies. It is. It's Sunday. It's so awesome. We're awesome. So take some time. Enjoy the week ahead. Definitely jump on those deals and go get a facial, nail, something. Go pamper yourself some way, somehow.
Just enjoy.
For real. We
No
love you
cleaning,
guys.
no cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Just relax.
Oh, yeah. That too.
Please.
All of that.
Happy Mother's Day!
Yes. Enjoy the week, guys. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.